Hi, my name is Michael Morgan, and in this short and controversial video, I will reveal the tragic betrayal story of Nikola Tesla and how he was stabbed in the back by the financial institutions for trying to bankrupt the monopolistic big energy companies. I will reveal for the first time the video demonstration of how Tesla's patented free power device can help you slash your electric bill almost overnight. And if you stick around until the end of this short presentation, that the power companies are doing everything they can to remove from the internet, I will reveal how you, like the other 102,244 customers, with the aid of a very simple device, can save up to 87% or more on your power bill every month, kick the electric companies from your home, and even force the almighty monopolies to actually pay you for the electricity you sell back to the grid. You've probably heard of Nikola Tesla, but chances are you might not know what was so special about him that made him an even greater genius than Albert Einstein, and why he was practically deleted from most history books and textbooks, forgotten by the very world he dedicated all his life to freeing. It's impossible to think of a world without Tesla. Every time you turn on the TV, or heat a sandwich in your microwave oven, or you make a simple phone call, you're using Tesla technology. He's the uncelebrated discoverer of alternating current, or AC, the juice that's powering up to 99% of today's appliances. And although people are remembering Marconi for giving us the radio, it was Tesla who had the first patent for a radio device. In fact, when Marconi made his famous transatlantic radio transmission, he was using 17 of Tesla's patents. Yet even after coming up with all these amazing inventions that changed the world, Tesla was still unhappy. He had envisioned AC and the radio as the pure expression of freedom, freedom to be informed, to know what's going on in the world, to be independent from the elites. Yet, with each day passing by, Tesla was seeing the opposite. Instead of liberating the masses, the power companies were using his discovery of AC to enslave people and to force them to pay unfair monopolistic rates. So the inventor embarked on a secret mission. His grand plan? To provide the entire world with free energy so that the people won't have to pay thousands of dollars a year for power that should be free. Without his backers' knowledge, he intended to develop a small, simple device that would cost under $500 and that people could use to get free electricity forever, save tens of thousands of dollars over a lifetime, and effectively bankrupt the power companies. He had all the reasons to believe this would work. In fact, Tesla was quoted as saying, "Electric power is everywhere present in unlimited quantities and can drive the world's machinery without the need for coal, oil, or gas." But the big banks, especially his main sponsor, billionaire J.P. Morgan, knew very well what this meant. Free electricity was something that the electric companies couldn't meter, couldn't sell, and couldn't make any money from. So when he started working on his Wardenclyffe Tower project, Tesla told his backers that this would be an experiment on wireless telephony. In fact, little did everyone know that the inventor was secretly working on something way bigger, a device that would not only capture the immense cosmic energy that had never been tapped before, but also turn it into free electricity that anyone could use to power up their homes. Tesla made huge progress, and he was close to coming up with his $500 generator. But the bankers got hold of his plans and immediately cut all his funding. It was a devastating blow to Nikola Tesla, one that bankrupted him and put a halt to his plans. Years later, he died in sheer poverty in an obscure hotel in New York, and his free energy plans disappeared in mysterious circumstances, never to be heard from again. For almost 70 years, it seemed like this was the end of free energy. Tesla's lifelong dream was buried and nearly forgotten. But through a stroke of fate, an under-the-radar team of renegade scientists got hold of his original blueprints and adapted them using some 21st century technology. Turns out, Tesla was right. The science is not only solid, it's even more practical than it seemed 70 years ago. And for the first time in human history, ordinary folks can finally power up their homes with free electricity, while investing a fraction of what the inventor ever thought was possible. The result is a generator so small and versatile, There's almost no limit to how you can use it. Use it to fuel up any electrical devices, from small clocks to refrigerators or big-screen plasma TVs. Power up remote cabins so high up in the mountains, you'd be crazy to even think of going solar. Take it with you when you go camping, and enjoy mobile-free energy for your caravan or in your tent. And even get entirely off the grid with a high-powered generator you can build in your spare time. Yet Tesla's invention was not meant for do-it-yourselfers. Simple as it was still pretty difficult to build for the average guy. Even though you can find some of Tesla's blueprints on a few websites, you'll discover that without the proper instructions, they're all pretty useless. First, let's ask, what is the spring that drives all? All this energy emanates from one single center, one single source. Imagine the sun, a ball of electricity, positively charged with a massive potential of over 200 billion volts. About 100 million miles away in the solar system, the Earth is charged with negative electricity, acting like a huge sponge that creates a virtual expressway for almost 48,115 megawatt hours of electrical energy. Now get this. Before Tesla, it was impossible to use even a small fraction of this almost infinite source. That's because most of this energy bounces off the Earth's ionosphere and is lost forever into space. But with his device and a few simple 21st century adjustments, you too can grab a slice of this unlimited resource that doesn't cost any money, doesn't pollute, and will erase your electricity bill forever. And in the next few moments, you're going to see just how easy it is to build it yourself. But here's the even better news. Many of the materials Tesla had in his original patents used to cost a small fortune when the inventor was alive. But after almost a century, you can find many of these components for mere dollars at any Radio Shack. In fact, the new blueprints are so simple that you don't have to be an electrician. Heck, a 12-year-old could build a small generator during a lunch break. Just imagine having your entire home powered by Tesla energy. No more paying through the nose for electricity, just to make the fat cats even fatter. Turn on the AC as often as you want without having to constantly hear that nagging voice inside your head telling you that you need to turn it off, that you'll end up paying a fortune. You might want to take notes because this will be short and intense, and because this website is getting hundreds of threats each week from the electric companies who don't want this technology exposed. This video could be taken down at any time, even today. Here's a short video of the device in action. going to see how a $7 device generates energy out of thin air. Remember, this is the smallest scale at which you can build the Tesla magnetic generator. With larger scale devices, the results are impressive. Because once you discover just how easy it is to build the Tesla magnetic generator, you'll get instant savings of 50%, 87%, or more without spending $20,000 to $30,000 or more on expensive solar panels. You'll enjoy even greater savings, up to 100% or more, so that the electric company actually pays you when you discover the simple scaling secret for getting virtually unlimited free energy. You'll be able to power up any kind of household appliances, from lamps and toasters to electricity hogs like refrigerators and AC units. You can even power up a remote cabin in the wilderness and stop worrying about having to pay the electric company $50,000 or more to hook you up to the grid. What's more, because the Tesla magnetic generator is very light and portable, it makes for one of the best emergency generators you could ever hope for. Unlike solar panels, it won't get blown off the roof by strong winds and hurricanes. And unlike conventional portable generators, there are no fumes, and you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on fuel. In fact, there's very little to spend at all. Except for a simple maintenance check every few months, the generator is basically set and forget. And because the low-friction design makes it so silent, you won't even hear it running. That's because you can install it in your basement or in your backyard and not worry about weather conditions for 1 second. Martin Craig from Austin, Texas says, "My electricity bills kept getting bigger and bigger, and for a while I was thinking about paying $15,000 on a solar panel system. Glad I didn't. The Tesla magnetic generator does the trick, and it cost me a little under $108 to make it." Here's what 71-year-old Andrew Johnson from Colorado says, "I've never built anything in my entire life, yet this was so easy, I assembled it with my grandkids. Now we get free electricity 24/7. So, here's why you need to try the Tesla generator today. Quite frankly, there's never been a better time for a technology like this to emerge. With electricity prices going through the roof and peak oil just around the corner, it's only a matter of time before everyone turns to alternative energy sources. But if you think about it, you'll realize alternative energy never really was an alternative. Just try to go solar without spending 5 figures on a solar panel system. It's impossible. And then there's maintenance costs, breakdowns, clouds, bird droppings, and all the stuff you just don't want to be worrying about. The Tesla magnetic generator, on the other hand, is extremely adaptable and will completely change the way you look at energy. It costs less than $108 to build, and you can find all the materials and spare parts at your local electronics shop. It's completely weatherproof, and it really makes no difference if it's raining or if it's too hot outside. And because you can use it during the night, you don't need expensive batteries to store your excess electricity. It's incredibly easy to build. Sure, the technology may have been cutting edge in the 30s, but these days it's definitely not rocket science. You can get your materials that used to cost thousands of dollars for a few bucks. And with our step-by-step instructions, building your own generator is as easy as assembling an IKEA chair. There are no emissions, no fumes, no radiations. In fact, it's probably just as green as solar or wind power systems. And best of all, it generates free electricity day in and day out, so you can slash your bill by 30%, 60%, even 100%. Here's how to get the Tesla magnetic generator blueprints. You need to move fast on this one, because we simply don't know for how long this website is going to stay up. The first time people heard about the Tesla magnetic generator, things turned out really bad for the inventor, and we fear it might happen once again. But still, we want to get this into as many hands as possible. Tesla technology has already changed the face of the modern world, and it can do it one more time. People need to hear about this amazing device so they can break free from big energy and stop paying for electricity that should be available to everyone. So here's the deal. The Tesla generator blueprints are available in electronic format for instant download. You could be reading them just 5 minutes from now, and you can enjoy free energy from your own generator in 3 short days. You'll save hundreds of dollars each month and thousands each year. And there will be no reason to go solar and fork out at least $20,000 on a solar panel system that pays for itself in 8 long years. How much is it worth to you to literally get free electricity for good? So I'm not going to ask you to invest $1,000 for this secret, even though I know it's worth at least that. It won't cost you $500 as Tesla envisioned it either. The whole reason we're even charging any money for this is that we're forced to fight a lengthy and expensive legal battle with big energy. Yet the Tesla generator blueprints won't cost you $500, not even $250, though they would be worth every penny at this price. I'm going to set the price of Tesla magnetic generator at just $69. But the only way to secure your spot in the program is to click the Add to Cart button now. I can't guarantee that I can keep this price for longer, especially since we're giving 60 days of unlimited email support, so don't get mad if you come here in a few days and see that the price has gone back up. And really, the price doesn't even matter. That's because you're covered by a no questions asked money back guarantee for 60 full days. Here's how it works. But because you're getting here early, if you act right now, I'll let you have Tesla magnetic generator blueprints plus the Keep Your House Warm plus the list of tools and supplies for $49. That's probably less than half of what you're paying each month on electricity, and you can recoup that investment in as little as 30 days. Getting the blueprints for the Tesla magnetic generator is easy. Just click the big, shiny, inviting Add to Cart button that just appeared below, and you'll be taken to our secure order page. It's simple. Get the blueprints today and put them to the test. See how easy it is to make your own electricity with a Tesla magnetic generator. Watch as your power meter slows down the moment you plug your generator in, and see what it's like to slash your electric bill by 50%, 75%, or more in less than 2 short months. You have 60 days to decide whether this was a good investment or not. And if you're less than thrilled with how much you're saving on electricity, just write us a short email at the address you'll find in the members area. We'll give you an immediate refund, even if it's the 23rd hour of the 59th day. Not a day goes by that we don't receive another threat letter in our inbox. Big Energy is desperately trying to shut us down, and we don't know for how long we can keep this website going. They're so afraid they're losing you as a customer that they're pulling every trick in the book to make sure this technology never makes it into your hands. The Tesla magnetic generator will help you save hundreds of dollars each month. You won't need expensive generators, and it's so portable you can even take it with you on your trips. Instead of paying thousands of dollars on expensive generators, you can pocket the savings and spend it on more important things. And just imagine how your life will be just 2 months after making the Tesla magnetic generator. Picture this. You're coming home from work, and you notice there's a fresh envelope in the mail. It's a bill from the electric company. But as you rip it open, you notice there's something different. This time, the amount is negative. This time, the electric company is actually forced to pay you for electricity, and you're getting small checks of $20, $30, or more every month just from keeping the Tesla magnetic generator on. And month after month, you get the same relaxed feeling that comes with not owing anyone a red cent. You're finally free and independent, no longer trapped inside a legal monopoly that's holding you at gunpoint. The Tesla magnetic generator is about something bigger and more important than money. It's about regaining your freedom and making a stand. Right now, you're at a crossroads that's going to affect not just your bank account, but your happiness, your security, and the safety of your family for years to come. And the way I see it, 3 paths lie ahead of you. The first thing is to do like most people. Take no action, do nothing, and hope that nothing bad will happen. Let this video end, leave the site behind, and keep feeling like you're going to have a heart attack every time you open up your electric bill. Keep acting like a power Nazi around the house, constantly worrying about every last watt of power. Keep sweating your way through the summer and freezing your way through the winters, all because you want to save a few bucks. Keep contributing to the problem, gobbling up our natural resources and keeping us addicted to foreign sources of power. Of course, there's a second path, and that is to take what you've learned today and try to figure out your own system for creating real power for your home. Honestly, you can try this, but would you rather reinvent the wheel every time you leave the house, or would you rather just climb into your car and get where you're going? It took our team a lot of time, effort, energy, and work to put together Tesla Magnetic Generator, to test it, and to make sure that even non-technical folks like my brother could follow it and use it. And it's way too easy to mess this up and spend a lot of money while you're experimenting. Buy the wrong kind of panel or forget a particular part, and you'll end up with a really fancy lawn ornament that does not generate a single watt. And if you really want to be self-sufficient and not at the mercy of big electric companies, then you should seriously consider path number 3. Let me take all the risk for you. Do what over 102,000 folks have already done. Grab your copy of the Tesla Magnetic Generator and see how fun it is to start generating power for you and your family in shockingly little time. And with our generous 60-day guarantee, there's really no way you can lose. Just click the yellow Add to Cart button that you see below. You'll be brought right to our secure order page and will be able to grab your copy of the Tesla Magnetic Generator and all the bonuses at a whopping discount right away. So, you need to act fast if you don't want to miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. We don't know if or when big energy will shut us down. It could happen in a month or it could happen tomorrow. The bottom line is, you need to get in fast while you can to get your hands on this incredible technology. Frequently asked questions. There are some questions that I keep receiving from people, and I'll try to answer a few here. If the Tesla Magnetic Generator works so well, why aren't more people using it? There are more than 102,000 happy families already using Tesla Magnetic Generator, but every serious prepper that uses it won't brag about it. For some, it's the fear factor. Most people think this is too complex to build. The fact is, Tesla Magnetic Generator is easy when you have the proper blueprint. How hard will this be to make? This is so simple and easy to build, you'll kick yourself for not taking up Tesla Magnetic Generator earlier. The whole thing takes 2 hours, doesn't require strength and electric school. That's all, and really, there's no excuse for not giving it a try. In fact, if you don't want to lift a finger, you can still do this. Just pay someone $50 to watch the short video and to put together the Tesla Magnetic Generator for you. It's more fun than Legos, and many of our clients are saying that their children love it. How long will this take? It will take you a little over 30 minutes to watch the video, and that's it. Building the Tesla Magnetic Generator takes under 2 hours if you're slow, a lot less if someone's helping you. How much do the parts cost? To build a small-scale Tesla Magnetic Generator, you'll need about $55 worth of parts that you can get from any electronics store. If you want to scale it up and get more electricity, you'll need more expensive parts, but you'll find that you can easily power up an entire home with under $110 in total costs.